I could have fucking been a musician for 2 years and then tried out like
Yeah.
any branch.
Okay, so so this is very similar to Delta.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I think the thought behind it is we're going to teach you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
And like you don't need to be really good with a pistol because we're going to show you the proper way to do it anyway. And if you shoot a lot, you probably have bad habits coming. Like, so there wasn't a big concern of where he came from. The most successful recruits, percentage-wise, are from the infantry, by like a pretty big percentage, I think. But still, you can be a Navy, whatever, cook.
Okay.
And still.
Are there other levels of special operations units within the Canadian Armed Forces, or is
Yeah. So we have
JTF2?
JTF2 is kind of the counterterrorism hostage rescue mandate tier 1. CSOR is like almost like the Delta Ranger relationship a little bit.
Okay.
There's a special operations regiment, and then we have like a helo group and like a CBRN, like chemical weapon, all of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Those dudes that go like they're crazy machines and.
Do you guys work with them?
Yeah, we work with them all the time, like overseas and domestic, and like it's.
Do you see a lot of carryover from like the Ranger relationship that you were just talking about with that other unit? Do you see a lot of draw coming from that unit into JTF2?
Yeah. I think even more now. I don't know if it was set up this way, but there's a lot of guys now that go there first and then come to JTF2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do the psych test, you do the physical test. Do they give you like a, hey, you're in immediately, or is it a long wait?
No, you gotta. It's a funny one actually. So you'll know if you pass the test because you know what the times are, you know what the numbers are. And there's like a physical, like PSP staff, and like, okay, that's your push-up number. Good. Here's your run time. Here's your pull-ups. Here's your whatever. So you know if you passed physical test. I don't recall knowing if I passed the psych or if they're just like, like psychs. Like, these are my notes. They're going in. But you wait for a message from Dwyer Hill to say like, yeah, you're picked up on selection. So I was training with a group of guys to get ready for it, and we were giving her like 2 or 3 workouts a day, and like our chain of command was giving us time to do it, and we got really good support in that sense. But I was already in recce platoon as a sniper, and they were in a different squadron or company. So I was going out for a run, morning PT, and I think it was all 3 of them were like, "Oh, we got our message. We're picked up to go on selection." I was like, "Well, where the fuck did you find that out?" And I'm like, "Oh, Sergeant Major just told us." So I'm like, well, I didn't hear fucking anything. What the hell? So I went and found my Sergeant Major. I was like, he's like, "What do you want?" "Do you have anything to tell me?" He's like, "Oh yeah, you're going on selection." I was like, "Fuck." Like, thank you. And then I went and did my run or whatever. But it was just, I don't even know. It was maybe 10 minutes in between. But I was like, am I going? What's happening here? But yeah, so they send the message back to the different units, and you just get word like, show up at this time, and that's all you know. And there's like, again, you see, like I was training in battalion with like, some of the fittest people I've ever met in my whole life, and you'd see they'd go on selection, come back like 3 days later, like, what the fuck happened?
Didn't make it.
And they're like, can't talk about it, but no, I didn't. Like, and then the next guy, what the fuck happened? And then so you're going, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
So you see, like, I'm working out with these guys. I know they're machines, and they're just like a couple days later coming back. I'm like, a couple days? What happened in a couple days? Like, so yeah, going in, it was just such a mystery, and just the rumors that fly around.
So is Is the hill at the same? Is it at the same base that you're on, or did you have to travel? You know, is it at another location in
Yeah,
Canada?
so
or-
I was in Edmonton, which is in Alberta. We traveled to Dwyer Hill, which is near Ottawa, and that's where all the selection was run, all around that area.
Okay. So you get there, you show up. Around how many people are trying out?
There's a couple serials, but the serial I was on, I think, was 30, just over 30 people, maybe.
30 people.
Yeah.
How many of these are they running a year?
It varies every year depending on recruiting numbers and all this stuff. I think the year I did it, so my selection was in 2008. I want to say there was 4 serials or something like that.
Okay.
Three or 4 serials.
A year?
Yeah, the year I was on it. So I know it varies. I think they try to get as many
Yeah.
good candidates as possible, but again, recruiting numbers go like this. So.
I'll bet they're like this right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Same here. But so you get in, about 30 guys. What do they have? How are you received? Are they welcoming? Are they standoffish?
No, it's fucking
Are they yelling
crazy.
at you?
It's psychological, like right off the bat. So I flew into Ottawa the night before. They tell you where to stay in the hotel. They tell you what time to meet a bus. You just get on a bus. Like, here's your number. You'll now be referred to as this number. Go sit down. And it's not really a dick. They're just like,
Very
"Come on,
matter of
number 10,
fact.
number 9, get on the bus. And you just like, fuck me. Like, what's gonna happen? And it's kind of like that throughout. It's a 7-day selection, and you just don't know what's gonna happen. There's guys that have done it a couple times, so they have a different clue, or like there's some people that knew because friends or whatever told them. But like coming from out west, we didn't have a clue. None of us knew anything that was gonna happen.
Damn.
So, yeah, it was
You had no ties inside the unit or anything.
no, and
Totally in the blind.
in the blind. Yeah, just like hoping we prepared well enough.
So what was it like? What were they looking for? What was the first test?
It's like fitness is a big part, but it almost doesn't matter. I realized this after, like the guys that were super fit that came back, like if you can do 200 push-ups, you're gonna be asked to do 202. Like the fitness is important because it's fucking hard, but it's more about mental resilience, I think, than actual physical fitness. Like you pass the fitness standard to get there. Now, no matter how fit you are, you're gonna be pushed. And that definitely happened. And then it's like an all-day, 24/7 psychological fucking mind fuck.
Okay.
Just like there's all kinds of different tasks to like see how you think, to see how you work in a team, see how you work under pressure, obviously, to test the things you're scared of.
How did they do that? How did they test what you're scared of?
Oh, man, they were just, without maybe getting into exact specifics, it would be like they'll test to see if you're claustrophobic, test to see if you're scared of water or drowning, test to see if you're afraid of heights, test to see your reaction in these situations. And
When they find it, when they find your fear, are you going to hang out in that fear for a little while?
oh yeah, you'll get if you are showing something you're afraid of, it is exploited for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was yours?
The ones they tested, I didn't really have any of them at that point. I mean, I have a healthy respect for heights, but I mean, like, I love the mountains and I'm a climber and stuff. But some of the most scared I've been have been on like trad climbs because I have a respect for heights. I wouldn't say I'm scared of it, but that would probably be the one where I was like, the test that they do, I was like, fucking goddamn. Like, I was like, I just have to do it. I just don't want to give away precisely what it was. But that was the one where I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, fuck it, I'm here. Like, but that would have been the one. I'm not claustrophobic. We trained a lot in the water getting ready for it, so I was pretty comfortable in the water. Yeah,
So if you don't, I totally understand not wanting to give anything up, and I don't want you to do that. I'm not prying, so if you don't want to answer, just, you can tell me. It's fine. Everybody's going to understand, but I'm trying to get, the gist of what the selection's like. So it sounded like it was kind of a gentleman's course where it was just very matter of fact, unemotional.
No.
So after that, then they start yelling and they're...
Oh, yeah. You go back and forth. There's a bunch of different personalities doing different things for different reasons. So, like, it psychological. Some guys don't care about, like, welcome, you're number 10. Leave. Some people fucking right in your face to see if you're afraid of someone yelling at you, to see if, like, how you handle it. And it was like it was a very good, it was a roller coaster, like, and then you'd have time like on your own where you'd have a task, and then it was with a team, and like you didn't know if when they tell you to go to sleep if you're actually going to sleep or something's going to happen, or like it was just, it's 7 days, and it's like there's not very much downtime, and it's just they try to really assess how you're gonna be if shit is hard and you're tired and you have a team relying on you, or you have to do something on your own.
Is it 24 hours a day? Is it just one task to the next task?
Oh yeah, it's 24 hours a day. Even like your task of, okay, go to sleep. You're like, okay. Like, yeah, it's just 24 hours a day. And mine was run in like late fall. I think it was November in Canada, so it was like cold outside, and it was a mix of like rain and snow and fucking crazy. And I remember part of that actually helped me because I like hurt my knee on it. So one of my strengths going in was running. I was a pretty good runner, and there's a lot of running that has to happen. But I hurt my knee, and I was like, now the first few days or whatever at the front of the runs and stuff, feeling pretty good about it, to like limping at the back of everything, and like a staff and a fucking ambulance right behind me, like, just fucking quit, number 10. Just like running in the dark. Just quit. Why are you doing this? Look at everyone's up there. Do you think they want to work with somebody that's this fucking slow? I'm like, oh my God.
Do you think they want to work with you?
Yeah. Like, man, this was my strength and I'm just trying to run. But we ended up doing some stuff, like going through this like crazy ice cold river, and there's a bunch of cold kind of exposure stuff. And it ended up helping my knee a lot. So it was like that night, and then the next day I was like, oh, it's feeling a little bit better. And it was like, I thought I was on my way out, and then I had this little comeback. Yeah, that part's great. That's where I was happy that we were doing it in the cold in Canada.
How many guys made it through?
Out of all the serials, I want to say we had, so it goes 7 days selection, and then it goes to the assaulter course. If you pass selection and are deemed, what they're looking for, you go on an assaulter course that's like 10 months. So from all the serials, I think we started the assaulter course at around 30, something like that.
Let me rewind a little bit. So they had, I'm just trying to understand everything. Yeah. So you're saying they have the year you tried out, they had maybe approximately 4 selections.
Yeah.
Throughout the year.
Yeah.
Do they compress all these selections?
Yeah, most of them are like back to back. It was like all, I think, in the fall. It was like serial 1, 2, 3, 4.
So there is one time of year where you have a shot to try out for JTF2. And if you're not in that 1 month window,
gotta wait. Yeah.
Then you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 classes of 30. That's about what, 75% cut rate?
Yeah, and you would see it like fucking hour 1 when it started. People were like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." Like, we laughed about it later. We're like, because to get there is such a pain in the ass process to begin with. Like, you got to do 2 years in the military, and I mean, not everybody joins just to do that, but like, and then the psych tests and the fucking physical tests and the training and like flying across the country to go, and then like the first hour, people are like, "Nope,
I'm done.
Get me out of here." It's like, okay. But yeah, it's yeah 75% roughly are chopped there, and then man, I wish I remembered the numbers exactly. I've had a lot of concussions between then and now.
It's all good.
But yeah, I think our course started at around 30.
Okay.
When it was time to start the assaulter course.
So you get through selection. Is there any kind of I mean, is there does the attitude change once you make it through selection and you're getting ready to go to assaulters course, or are you still?
Yeah, no, the attitude changes drastically. It becomes more now like a gentleman's course.
Okay.
Now they're clear that like this is still like this is now part 2 of selection. It's going to be a 10-month course where you're learning fucking everything. But there was a big attitude change. It was more like a lot of people just they wanted to show you how to become a good assaulter, and that was pretty constant throughout. There was some like I'm an instructor, you're a candidate, like making that known.
The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. This recruit would go on to do great things. Pick me! Cried the minion. Not too small, not too big. This minion was just right. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from him. thanked for their help and would forever be a friend. The minion was thanked for their help and would forever be a friend. And so, a new minion joined the adventure. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from him. The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from him. hero vanquished their foe. This recruit would go on to do great things.
Rise from the ruin.
Surely the hero would be an honorable ruler. Reading makes the mind sharper. This new recruit was known across the land. The battlegrounds forged the weak minions into soldiers. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from them. was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. The minion departed for the adventure of returning home.